croissants. Today's ASMR video, we're going to be journaling together. I have this journal here. It's a guided journal, and it is the Britney Spears Oops, I Did It Again guided journal. And it says, let this guided journal, inspired by the iconic Britney Spears video for Oops, I Did It Again, take you out of this world. I'm not doing too great right now. Not feeling too hot. Some of you may know what's going on in my world. I don't want to harp on it and focus on the negativity, but I'm taking things day by day. Time heals all wounds, and I'm gonna be okay. But I thought this would be something fun to clear my mind and get my thoughts out. And if you want, you can journal along with me. So let's see what kind of prompts they have. Hopefully none of them make me cry. Let's see. The first one we have, it says, I recover from oops moments by ... I might not write too much for each answer, but I'm going to try my very best. I recover from oops moments by... how do I do that? I try to distract myself in various ways. It could be anything from journaling makeup, hiking, making videos, you guys truly do help me get through my oops moments. Hope that you know that. Let's see. Hairstyling, watching movies and TV shows. I've been on a kick of watching Love Island. I had never watched Love Island before. I would rather die, throw myself into a volcano, rip all my toenails off, and walk through the desert with sandals on than ever go on Love Island. My ego would not allow it. And what else do I do to recover? Spend time with friends and family, and just realize that the oops moment will pass. A saying I've always enjoyed and has brought me peace in times when I need it is, this too shall pass. Things may hurt like hell right now, and there are times when you feel like there is no light at the end of the tunnel, but I can assure you that there are brighter days ahead. And sometimes, as cliche as it sounds, you need a little bit of rain to truly appreciate the sunshine. Let's see what other prompts it has. I feel like I could write more, and it gives you various pages. I will go back, different dates and update it. kind of how moods work. Things change as time progresses, and that's okay. I'm learning as I grow each day and get older. I'm learning that sometimes things may not go as you planned it, but to just accept it, feel those emotions. There's nothing wrong with feeling them, but you can't let it affect you forever. Feel it, truly, get it out. I've pretty much kind of cried out at this point, to where I think I needed that though. Don't keep things in. It does you absolutely no favors. This prompt says, this makes me lose all my senses. What makes me lose all my senses? I'm gonna put uncertainty. Not being in control. I wouldn't say I'm a control freak, but, big but there, I like to be aware of what's happening and to come. Now that I'm thinking about it, I actually might be a bit of a control freak. A little self-reflection there. I don't mind if daily plans switch up, because I realize things happen. But I absolutely hate feeling like I'm walking on eggshells. This more so, I guess, relates to uncertainty in people's feelings, their intentions, and sometimes just in general with life. I think we all like to know what's gonna happen, or at least an idea of things, because we can mentally prepare for it, and it tends to make things a bit easier than just being bamboozled. I'm gonna let that be. I'm gonna write there for now. Let's see. But I mean, I could write several things of just trivial stuff that makes me lose my senses, like people not using their blinker, littering. I really would prefer people commit like Grand Theft Auto instead of littering. Littering to me is just, not that you can make a full excuse for a Grand Theft Auto. Maybe like in an emergency situation you kind of could, but littering, you have absolutely no good reason to ever litter. We all live on this earth, and I just think it's so lazy, because you could wait till you get home. You could literally go to any gas station and they have trash cans. Any fast food place has it where you can throw away your trash. I also can't stand people who do not return their buggy or grocery cart, as some of you may call it, to the stall. That is just, I don't know, it just truly grinds my gears. This one says, if I could relive a moment one more time, it would be. I could relive a moment, I don't have a particular moment. I have like a certain time frame. I would love to be able to just see and hold my brother again. He had a life in the hospital, so it's kind of hard to be like, oh, I want to relive this moment, because a lot of them, while I will always cherish those times, it still kind of sucked. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. I would just say to see him again, I think that would be lovely. I'm definitely not going to spend too much time on that one because I'm already sensitive Sally right now, and let's be real, no one likes a sad bitch. Diary, tell me what to do about blank, blank, blank. Tell me what to do about, I think I might actually skip this one because, oddly enough, at the point where I'm at right now, this is gonna sound so kind of egotistical, I do have the right answers. I know what I need to do. I'm very painfully aware of myself, and I know, again, like the right answers, the right thing to do, how to go about things. I'm not naive. It's just putting it to practice. I've gotten a lot of great advice, and I appreciate all the wonderful advice I've gotten recently. And it's completely right. I know it's completely right. But sometimes emotions just fly in the face of logic. So we're gonna do a little pass over on that one. We'll get back to it at another time. I hope I'm not being too much of a downer. But unfortunately, I am a human who has emotions, and not everything is always honky-dory, and that's okay. When my head feels like it's floating in space, I stay grounded by ... I stay grounded by being in nature. I like to kind of distance myself from everyone and everything here in a while. It really clears your mind. Be it one and listen to the whispers of the trees. I can't write that. Listen to the whispers of the trees. I like to stay grounded by, I will just sit outside, as odd as that sounds. Sitting outside and feeling the rays of sunshine on my skin. I feel like when I coop myself up inside, tends to make things 10 times worse. So try to get outside, get you some vitamin D. I stay grounded by also listening to ASMR videos. They truly relax me. I cannot speak enough about how important this community is to me, how happy I am that I found it, and truly the peace and joy it's brought to my life. So I also say that, and I stay grounded by being around people who have my best intentions at heart. Okay, I like that. We're gonna see what else is in this little book. I'm not gonna get through all of it. It's got quite a few pages, and I don't want to bore you to death. If I were a platinum selling pop star, I would ... Oddly enough, I have never wanted to be famous. I think it brings too much pressure, and people start to view you in weird ways, almost as if you are a novelty item instead of a human with emotions. But if I had the money part, I would make sure my family was set with whatever they need, and try to make the world better. I sound like Miss America. I would try to save the world, but it's true. I think, like, people love asking that question. Would you rather be rich or famous? And I think people who say famous are absolutely nutty. I think being famous sounds kind of terrible. You can't go anywhere and just, like, lay low. You can't just go to the grocery store without people hounding you. The money part sounds amazing, but the famous part, nah. I ended up skipping a few because they were just too real in this moment, and I didn't want to do it. It says, it may not be a red latex catsuit, but this always gives me confidence. I love that outfit when she wore that. What gives me confidence? These are gonna be pretty shallow, so just bear with me. Dressing up and doing my makeup and hair. Sometimes you have to fake it to make it. Getting done up can improve your mood to an extent. If you look good, you feel good. heavy on the to an extent part. I realize, there's going to be things in life that are going to just be major events. Things are going to hurt, and something as silly as doing a winged eyeliner is not going to fix that. But getting up, getting ready, and preparing to take on the day, it, again, can help a bit, I think. And things that give me confidence, my loved ones. Being loved makes me feel important and needed in this life. Everyone needs support. Having a good support system has been one, if not the most important things in my life. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap it up there. Put my camo pen on. This is Mossy Oak. Very Alabama of me. Closed up our journal. I'm sorry if I wasn't my usual chipper amalzd self. She's still here. You can't keep a bad bitch down forever. But I promise that I'm not gonna be a downer for much, much longer. And I love you guys for always supporting me, always being the absolute best. And I love you all so, so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.